Alrighty, it's what the I can't make that out. The stick just fell on me. Why does I turn the camera on? What are the chances of that? Well, anyway. I thought I saw a deer. Holy crap. Alrighty, it's November 9th. Today is my 24th birthday. We're spending it in the woods. A really calm morning this morning. It looks like this camera's probably not gonna make it through the day. Running low on battery, but whatever. I came into this spot on the edge of this cut as I thought it looked really good. There's some kind of old skidder paths that go through this thick stuff that there's a lot of buck tracks on. Seems like a lot of deer were cruising. I hunted this cut yesterday and saw 4 bucks. Now that I'm up here in this tree, I'm just really not loving this spot. It just isn't giving me the vibes that a buck is gonna walk through here, but I don't know. Could happen, but I'm kinda just have this gut feeling that this isn't it. So I'm probably gonna hang here for a little bit until those day winds start to pick up a little bit. And my guess is I'm gonna get down because I don't know, it's just there's a lot of thick in this cut, but this area just seems to be really open. And I'm just looking down below me with the topography and how the thermals will pull and where I would actually think a buck would travel, and I just think this isn't it. I have no confidence in it, so I don't know. Part of me just wants to even just get down right now and move, but I don't know what the wind is going to do today, so I don't know. I'll look at the maps and see, but we're out here. We're going to give something a try. Alright, it's 7:52. Only took me about a half hour, but I got down really quiet and packed up and moved over here. I moved over to the corner of this cut, the bottom corner. This seemed to be the elevation that a lot of the bucks were cruising yesterday. Maybe a little above me, but if they come up through this cut or try to cruise the edge of this bottom this morning, trying to get those dropping thermals, we should be good here. I don't know. It's really thick in front of me, but there's tracks going through there everywhere. I actually did bump a little doe, like right in front of me, but she had no clue what I was. It was like a little dog. Just got up and kind of, as I'd keep walking towards it, it would just run a little bit. And I still don't think it's more than 40 yards away. It's somewhere close by. I'm happy I'm here. I had no confidence over there. I'm just going to settle in here for the morning. And if I'm not loving this spot by midday, then I'll move over somewhere else for the evening. But I hate bouncing around during the rut. But setup just wasn't what I wanted. So we're going to see if this works out for us. So. So fast. Couldn't get the shot on camera. I think he's down. He went down. I'm gonna give him time. Oh my God. He ain't a hammer. He's not huge, but I just shot him at freaking 10 yards. I'm sorry for the awful video. I've had an emotional roller coaster of a morning. I just shot a buck, and I think I watched him go down. I hit him a little more front than I wanted to, but he looked like he was stumbling and falling all over the place, and his tail was wagging really bad. I could see blood from here. He ain't big at all. He's not a hammer, but I'm so happy. I'm gonna give him some time. He only went about 40 yards. I think he just bedded. I'm just gonna sit here and soak up the morning. Oh, I was freaking napping in my tree. I thought I heard something walking, and then I heard it close, and he came right out of here. He came to right here at literally 5 yards and caught my ground scent where I walked, and then he kind of saw me and spooked and bounded to right there, and he was quartering away, and I shot and just zipped right through him, and he ran right up the ridge. I am not a good cameraman, as you can tell. I'm so shook up right now. This has been the toughest season I've had. I've ground off my butt for the last 12 days, hunting all day, every day. Oh my gosh, I gotta make some phone calls. Oh, I've ground my butt off every day for literally, I think this is my 11th or 12th day in a row of hunting all day. I've seen so many good bucks. He ain't huge, but man, he'll make me a happy man. It's a beautiful November 9th morning. It's my 24th birthday, and I got a buck down. I'm gonna give him plenty of time. I think I freaking zipped him. I hit him more front than what I was aiming. He was running up the ridge with his freaking tail wobbling and stumbling all over the place. I think he went down right there, so I just had a gut feeling. I was in that other spot over there, and I just had a gut feeling that wasn't it. And I moved over here. Something was telling me to come down here, and that buck came cruising right through with the crosswind. Wind was perfect, but he caught my ground scent right here. God, was that awesome. I'm shaking like a leaf. We're down now. I'm here at the arrow. Pretty well covered. Buried. Alright, I backed out a bit. I just wanted to get away from where he was. I looked at the arrow. It's covered in blood, but it's covered in fat. Like the whole arrow is just slicked with fat. So I'm thinking maybe if I hit him like back through the shoulder, came out that front, like almost in the brisket, I might have just went through a big layer of fat. I looked around in just the initial like 5 feet. Wasn't any blood. There was a lot of hair. With the fixed blades, a lot of times you don't get a huge blood spray right off the bat. I don't like the arrow. I don't like how fatty it is, because it's going to make it hard to find blood if that hole fills up with fat. The fact that his tail was wagging like that and he was like stumbling all over the place really makes me think that he's dead. Alright, we're in here now. Got the deer cart right above where I shot him. Little logging trail above this cut. We're going to go down and I'm going to leave the cart here. I'm going to go down and get on the trail. Given him about 2 hours, I think that's plenty enough for that hit. I'm excited. Very excited. So I'll keep you posted. Let's go get on this blood trail. Alright, right here's my arrow. A lot of fat on it, but definitely some good blood. He was standing right about here. I was in that tree right there. About a 15-yard shot. So I'm going to leave this arrow here. See what we can find here. Looks like a dead buck to me. He did not make it far at all. Yeah. Oh my word. He's got a big body. Stiff. He died right away. Rubbing. Oh yeah, that's a good buck. He ain't bad. No brow tines. Certainly was after something a little bit bigger this year, but you know, it's been a long, tough season, and I can't really complain with this deer. I guess he's a 6-point really, but he's a 2-year-old buck. Nice deer. Certainly will be a good eating one, that's for sure. So, all right, well there he is, my 2022 Pennsylvania archery buck. Public land out here. It's been a long season, been a tough season, but it feels good to get it done. Not the biggest buck I've got, but certainly not my smallest either. Very happy with this deer. He'll be a good eater, that's for sure. It's just a 6-pointer. He's only got one brow tine that's not, it doesn't even count, but looks like he's been rubbing, that's for sure. Really cool buck. He's not very symmetrical, but hey, we're cool with that. Certainly, you know, shooting a big mature buck is always the goal, but something like this is really just something to be happy about. It's a good deer. I'm kind of at a loss for words. Yeah, today's my birthday. This is one hell of a birthday present. Turned 24 today. Shot this buck at 8:40 this morning. I can actually see the tree that I was in this morning from here. He probably only went about 60 yards. Died very quickly. Really cool buck. You know, I give these mountain bucks a lot of credit because they are smart and they deal with a lot of hunting pressure. I have seen so many people out in the woods the last 2 weeks. It has been nuts, but hey, a buck like this I cannot complain about. But yeah, got a lot of season left. Got a couple doe tags. Got some New York tags that I'm gonna be out here trying to fill, and man, I'm just soaking this buck in. It's a good one. Shot him. He was quartered away. Shot him right tight to the shoulder, and it looks like it came out right here at the base of his neck. Probably guessing. There's a lot of bubbles, so I'm guessing probably definitely probably double lung, maybe in heart. Some of those big arteries in there too, but it's a really nice buck for me. I'm happy about it. Very happy. Thankfully, he died right on this logging road, and it's not super flat, but it's basically a flat drag right back to the truck, so that's also good. But I'm gonna get some more pictures taken here and get this thing out of here and on my way, because gotta drive home and got him here. Was quite the drag out. Took me a little longer than I thought it would, but we got him in the truck. Real nice buck. Really happy with him, so now the real work begins. But awesome morning, awesome hunt, awesome day in the woods. So glad I got to document some of it, and man, I can't wait to get after him again. So yeah, that's about all I got to say. So stay hard.